Undefined expectations are essentially premeditated resentments. It's kind of tough to think about it like that, and this is so true in so many settings. But so many of the arguments I see that come about are simply because there was an expectation from one party or another that wasn't discussed, and the other party wasn't aware, and that's what it comes down to. This single thing has changed my entire fundamental worldview. But I want to go over a specific case at the moment when hiring people. We currently have a system that we take new employees through to see if they have what it takes to work with us, if they're a team fit, if they enjoy the work, if they can do the job, essentially. And the thing is, when lots of people look at a hiring process as, I'm constantly trying to filter people out, right? I'm trying to, if I have 1,000 people, I lose half when they've written English. I then lose half on their personality because they can't talk. I lose half on their skill, etc., etc. And you should keep going down and down and down until you end up with the one that's left. The issue with this is we're always playing a negative game. And in my life, and generally, I would like or prefer to play a positive game. And so I want every person I speak to who is an amazing fit to win. I want to give them all of the resources possible to increase the likelihood that they succeed. And transferring that expectation of saying, hey, these are the things that the company does that's a non-negotiable. I would recommend, if you don't currently do these and you want to be here, do them, because that will increase the likelihood that you succeed. And so we have one at the moment where we have a weekly team sales meeting, and we invite all of our SDRs. We invite all of the people who are on trial to say, come and join, come and learn, come and be part of the team whilst you're attempting to be part of the team. And what I've noticed is, if it hasn't been discussed, the people who don't show up to that don't make the cut, because it's evidently not important enough. And so I was tiptoeing along the line here, deciding, what's this, 6, 7, deciding whether to tell people that, rather than formally invite them and saying, hey, please come along to these things, which is what we currently do, saying, this is a requirement of your trial, turn up. Because if they do the actions, if someone does the behaviors of the person that you need them to be, and you reward them for it, so then they continue to do it even when you don't ask, is that not what you wanted in the first place? Yes, there may have been one step of teaching, but it's not a hard step. It's really simple. And if that increases them, or if that multiplies the number of people that come on board, or, takes a percentage off of the number of people that you have to look for and look through in the first place to find the right fit, isn't that only a good thing? And does it matter that they weren't the right person beforehand? Because this is a really interesting thing that I think about behaviors, is that I went through a bit of an arc, right, of where I was, I lost a few times, I didn't like the person I'd become because of the behaviors I was doing. And so the upsetting realization I had that if I did these behaviors enough times, at what point would I be referred to as that type of person? Because it does happen, right? Like, if you go and kill someone, before that you were not a murderer. After that, you are, because you did the behavior. Right, that's it. If you currently don't smile, you're not a smiley person. If you currently do smile, you are a smiley person. Right, these are round arguments. They're circular arguments which don't really make any sense, because all we're doing is labeling behaviors, and we're ascribing that to a person's personality, and that's all personality is essentially a label of consistent behaviors that become subconscious. Whether they are conscious or not, it's irrelevant, actually. It's just that that person does that thing. And so, yeah, that is where my thought process went on today in terms of